I'm Mario Fraioli. We're here at Hayward Field for the first of 2 rest days from competition at the U.S. Olympic Track and Field Trials. Behind me, a few dozen athletes are getting their workouts in for the day, and while they do that, let's take a look back at last night's action. In the first of 2 800-meter finals, Alicia Montano, in her typical fashion, took it out hard from the gun, going through 200 meters in 26.5 seconds, coming through the first lap in 55 seconds with a huge lead on an 8-woman field. Montano faded slightly over the final 200 meters, but held on to win in 1:59.08 as the top 5 women all broke 2 minutes. Gina Gall of the Oregon Track Club was second in 1:59.24, while Alice Schmidt crossed the line in 1:59.46 to make her second Olympic team. Those 3 women will represent the United States in London later this summer. In the men's race, all eyes were on Nick Symmonds, but he was nowhere to be found after the first lap as Charles Jock took it out in a blistering 49.5 seconds. Symmonds began to move on the backstretch of the final lap as the hometown crowd went absolutely crazy. While Jock and others started to fade, Symmonds attacked the final turn, bolting past eventual third-place finisher Dwayne Solomon into the lead and held it all the way to the finish line to win in 1:43.92. Charging hard across the line in second was 35-year-old Kadivis Robinson, who made his second Olympic team, running 1:44.64 to avenge his 4th-place finish from this meet 4 years ago. In other action on Monday night, we had preliminary rounds of the steeplechase and 5,000 meters for both men and women. In the women's steeple, all of the favorites advanced to the final later on this week. Emma Coburn, Sarah Hall, and Bridget Franick all moved on to the next round. In the men's steeple, newbie Evan Yeager advanced easily in 8:30.6. Donald Cabral of Princeton and Craig Fors also advanced out of the first heat. In Heat 2, Dan Hewling, Ben Bruce, and Kyle Acorn, amongst others, all advanced easily to Thursday night's final. In the men's 5,000, the news was who didn't make the final. Alan Webb, who petitioned to get into this meet just last week, finished dead last in his heat, running 14.01 to not qualify for the finals later this week. Webb has said he will not run the 1,500-meter prelims, ending his Olympic dreams for 2012. All the heavy favorites, including Galen Rupp, Bernard Lagat, and Lopez Lamong, advanced easily, sitting comfortably in the pack, kicking hard over the final few laps to move on to the finals later this week. In the women's 5,000, we had 2 tactical heats. Amy Hastings, who won the 10,000 meters on Friday night, was in Heat 1. She did not advance to the 5,000-meter final this week, as she got spit out the back with 3 laps to go and failed to advance. The story of the women's 5,000 heats was Lauren Fleshman, who has been training 10 miles a week because of a nagging IT band injury. She finished 6th in her heat to advance for the final later this week. And surprise, surprise, it's starting to rain here in Eugene, so practice is wrapping up, and we are too. We will see you later this week for the second half of competition at the U.S. Olympic Track and Field Trials.